I'm Dani702 and welcome to Las Vegas. Today is gonna be a different day. As usually I do a whole lot of research on the topic that we're doing, and I spend a couple of days kind of writing out a little bit of a script, a bunch of notes, but today we are gonna wing it for the most part. The reason why is because I have a friend in town who originally we had plans to do something else, but Adam the Woo is here.
I'm a bad influence when it comes to non-researching and non-planning. I am the king of winging. I'm throwing a little wrench in your style. You're not gonna plan anything. We're just gonna go off the cuff.
We're just gonna do
We should go by the Punk Rock Museum. I heard they're opening today.
That's right. That is the whole reason why we're winging it today, is because they're not actually opening today. Today is March 10th. They were originally going to do a opening, and then it turned into a soft opening, and then it's just not opening until maybe April 1st.
We should go by there and look through the fence.
We can try to peek in. We are starting out here at the Stratosphere, or the Strat. I have not yet come over to this sign. It's a really cool sign that you can drive right through or right under on the Las Vegas Strip. And the reason why I wanted to start here was because they just opened a new observation area, so you can take like a safe selfie instead of trying to be out there on the street or on the sidewalk while everybody's walking by.
When I think of Vegas, I think of safe selfies.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that should be their new motto.
We're getting there.
Vegas, get a safe selfie.
We're getting there. See, all to ourselves. The safe selfie area.
I don't think anyone knows this is open.
I don't think so. They just opened a couple days ago.
We might be the first one to have filmed this.
Yes!
First.
We did it. Forget punk rock bowling. Let's go up there.
Punk rock bowling.
Punk rock museum.
You're thinking ahead a couple months.
I am. Punk rock bowling's in May.
This is why you need a script, Dani.
You're messing me up here. All right. Anyway, we're going up the Strat. So I haven't been up the Strat, or the pod, I believe is what it's called up there, for quite some time. It is a little windy, so sometimes the outside deck is not open when there's some sort of wind advisory going on, but I do believe the inside will be open. How we measure up, so just to get an idea of how tall the pod, or the Stratosphere pod, is, you can see the Statue of Liberty here at 305 feet. We've got the Space Needle at 605 feet, and way down here, or way up here maybe I should say, 1,149 feet tall. Are you ready for this?
I've been in the Space Needle, and that's high.
And this is almost double that.
Oh.
I'm taking you guys level 108, going 21 miles per hour, 3 floors per second.
3 floors per second?
Yes.
Wow. We're up high in Vegas. I had to grab a coffee at 108 Eats. So there is a little coffee bar. You can get treats and snacks, ice cream even. And then there's also a gift shop up here. All right, I forgot how much I love coming up here to the Stratosphere. There are all these seats. You can just kick back, relax.
So is this the strip right here?
No, this is Fremont, downtown.
Fremont.
Yeah. And it's like leaning forward so you can get that straight down view. I also just remembered that they redid that Las Vegas sign down there behind the Stratosphere. And I guess the showgirls now are much taller than they were before. Let's take a look at this view. Yeah, there's downtown and Fremont Street. I love how much Circa towers over the other resorts. We've got the Air Force Base over here off to the right, looking north. So you can grab a drink, grab a seat, have a nice day just looking over the Las Vegas, the whole Las Vegas. I mean, quite literally, you can see the whole valley. So we're going upstairs. We're currently on 108. The next level up, we got 109, which is the outdoor deck and where the thrill rides are. And then 112 is the big shot. This is the view looking down at the Las Vegas Strip. How freaking cool. 109 stories up above the Las Vegas Strip. And it's very, very windy. How cool is this? Over at the Sahara, even though it's a little chilly out and overcast, I believe today is the very first day of pool season at most of the Las Vegas resorts. And I'm thinking over there at the Sahara, it looks like they've got the outdoor pool open along with maybe what their sports book is. They got a lot of screens out there in their pool deck. That's pretty neat. Fontaine blue, completely blocking the way, but otherwise very neat. There's the Sphere over there. That's getting ready to open. A couple of months, maybe around the end of the year, with U2 being the first band to play. I love this view over to the west side where you can see the Red Rocks. It's all nice and sunny over there. Here's one of the rides. So you get strapped in over there, and then the ride vehicle slides forward, and at the same time this thing drops forward this way. So basically you're leaning completely over the Stratosphere and looking nearly straight down. I've never done that ride, but I have done the Big Shot. That is one of my favorites. I've done that multiple times. Absolutely love the Big Shot. Basically you start at the bottom and then it shoots you all the way up, at least 112 stories above the Las Vegas Strip. But this one here, I don't know. There's also a third ride where you hover over the Las Vegas Strip too, and then it spins round and round. I don't know. Please. Perfect.
How do they know it was a perfect photo?
I don't know about that. So we got a selfie spot is what we were just doing. You text this phone number and then all of a sudden a monitor will display with you and a live photo. And then I think they will text you the photo. So that's pretty cool. We'll see how that turned out. Admission to get up into the SkyPod was $14. I think it was $19 in total for locals though. But you do have access all day, so you can actually leave the SkyPod and then come back at night if you want to see the night view. Definitely a great spot to catch a view of Las Vegas and maybe catch a ride. Our next stop is the famous Peppermill. I feel like this is turning into a video of where I enjoy taking my friends when they come into town. The Peppermill is one of my favorite spots to get food here on the Las Vegas Strip. Such an iconic cafe or diner. Absolutely love the Peppermill. Big portions and lots of history. The Peppermill opened in 1972 and it's been a popular dining destination for locals and tourists ever since. It's seen the Stardust get demolished and then seen Resorts World get built up from ground zero right across the street. So if these walls could talk. If you're looking for retro style decor, neon lights, great food, and oversized booths, the way Vegas used to be, then you have to stop at the Peppermill. The service is always great here, the staff is friendly and attentive, the atmosphere was lively with lots of people of different ages and backgrounds enjoying their meals and their drinks. I also appreciate that the Peppermill is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it's perfect for a late night snack or a drink after a long day exploring Las Vegas. A lot of different shows, a lot of different movies have been set here at the Peppermill. One of my favorites, Avenged Sevenfold, they did their video Backcountry over there at the Fireside Lounge. They've really got a little bit of everything on the menu. Traditional breakfast. It's all served 24 hours a day. Sandwiches sit around $21, $22. Also, the same with the burgers. You get different types of steaks and different types of entrees here. Salmon, pork ribs. I always get the French dip. This is just my thing. Every time I come, I've got to get a French dip. You dip it inside of this nice steaming hot au jus and also a side of fries, looking very crispy. Adam, you ended up getting the Peppermill burger?
Peppermill burger. I figured when in Rome.
It looks delicious. I like that it's got just like regular bread rather than like a hamburger bread on top of it.
Sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread. And then you got potato salad instead of the fries.
Double the potato salad instead of fries.
There's like a full-on garden behind me. This looks so cool. The bread is toasted just slightly, so you get a little bit of a crunch. There's a lot of meat on it, and then I always like dunk it in the au jus. Just classic like cafe diner. Great place to come any time of day. Maybe after you've had a long day on the Las Vegas Strip. Maybe before you have a long day on the Las Vegas Strip. Next stop on where I take my friends when they come to Vegas, apparently. Adam's actually been filming a lot more. We've done a lot more stops, but I wanted to show you guys more stuff that I don't do as often. But hey, you gotta bring a Disney fan to the Golden Tiki when they're in Las Vegas. I've taken you guys to the Golden Tiki before. We did a video sharing the best tiki bars around town, and you guys know that I love this place. Just a 5-minute drive from the Las Vegas Strip and you'll find this popular tiki-themed bar designed to transport you to a tropical oasis, complete with tiki statues, exotic drinks, and tons of Disney memorabilia.
The bar features a variety of specialty cocktails, including classics like the Mai Tai and Zombies, but they do have the infamous Dole Whip that you can get with either pineapple juice on its own, or you can even add a shot of rum if you so choose. We were met today with a lay greeting walking in, and they had a live band playing. Overall, the Golden Tiki is a must destination for anyone looking to experience a unique and fun tiki bar experience in Las Vegas.
So it's now day 2. It's the very next day. I realized that yesterday we did a lot of things that I wanted to show you over in Las Vegas, and now we're doing things that you're more into over here in Boulder City, Nevada.
Gonna get a little spooky.
A little eerie, a little wacky roadside maybe.
Yes.
Located about, I would say, 20 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip is Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. Right here off of Boulder City Parkway is this a hidden gem if you are into anything spooky, anything scary, anything special effects. You'll have to come on down to Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. I've been meaning to come down to Tom Devlin's for quite some time. Now, I have to admit, I'm not a huge horror movie person. It's because I am such a scaredy cat. But I really, really enjoy special effects, monster makeup, and that is a huge part of what Tom Devlin does. Our mission is to preserve the art and history of special makeup effects. Don't touch the monsters and they won't touch you. That's good to know.
Tom Devlin's Monster Museum showcases a collection of horror and sci-fi movie props, masks, animatronics, and other memorabilia related to monsters and creatures from the genre. From the outside, it looks like any other small building, but as soon as you step inside, you're transported into a world of monsters and horror movies.
It's pretty cool how they create scenes and props around the monsters that we're about to see. Like Freddy Krueger here. Looks like he scratched the wall there walking over. Ugh.
Oh, I didn't even notice he got the scratch.
That's cool. That's crazy getting close to it. I feel like he's gonna move. It looks so real.
The museum was established by Tom Devlin, a professional special effects artist who worked on various movies and TV shows. Devlin's passion for monsters and horror movies led him to start collecting various props, and he decided to showcase his collection in a museum with a lot of items that he created himself.
And it says that Tom Devlin's Hollywood career began with a dream job working on The X-Files and blockbuster films such as The Scorpion King, but Tom's true passion was the B-movie realm. Alright, what is this hallway? This is creepy. Adam went too far ahead of me, and now I'm all by myself with a room full of monsters. So you've got the many faces of Jason. I guess I shouldn't say many faces, but more so many masks, many different versions of Jason.
The museum features a wide range of items, including life-size figures of classic monsters like Frankenstein, a Leatherface, and the creature of the Black Lagoon, and they have modern-day creatures like the Xenomorph. They also have props and costumes from various movies like Alien and Friday the 13th. In addition, there are various interactive exhibits that allow visitors to experience the world of horror movies, where visitors can take pictures with their favorite monsters and creatures.
Now that's a face only a mother can love. Beetlejuice is even here. I do love myself some Beetlejuice. We've said it twice, we can't say it one more time, because you know what happens.
The museum is open 7 days a week, and admission is $20 for adults and $10 for children. I appreciated how most of the items had descriptions next to them, letting you know exactly what you're looking at or what movie it came from, as well as some information on the creator and a little bit of how it was made. The attention to detail and the friendly staff make it for a really fun experience, so if you're ever in the area, be sure to check it out.
Definitely come by Tom Devlin's really cool spot over here in Boulder City, just right off the main highway. You cannot miss it. Around Halloween, sometimes they do a Halloween hunt around Tom Devlin, so if they do that this year, we'll definitely be coming back. Over in the historic Boulder City on Nevada Way, there is this really cool downtowny Main Street kind of feel. A lot of really cool restaurants and breweries even. Some really kitschy stores like the Aliens Are Us, the Flying Saucer. This guy looks like he's standing in front of the Hoover Dam. What has he got in his hand? A very neat small town, hometown kind of feel. Kind of funny because just about 20 minutes away is the entertainment capital of the world. Las Vegas is not that far down the road. Well, you gotta get on the highway in 20 minutes. This is the city that built the Hoover Dam. If you think about it, all of the workers who came over to Nevada to build the Hoover Dam had to make a home somewhere. Most of them brought their families. They brought everything that they had. There's a lot of really cool homages and sculptures. A lot of the businesses have the name Dam in it, like the Dam Roasters, the Dam Coffee Roasters, who I've heard you can get a pretty damn good cup of coffee. There's a historical marker right here in front of the Boulder Dam Hotel. The Boulder Dam Hotel has been a part of Boulder City's history since its opening in 1933. During the 1930s and the 1940s, the hotel hosted the rich and famous. Guests included Betty Davis, Will Rogers, even Howard Hughes. Now it looks like the site of the Historic Hotel and Museum. Also a couple restaurants and businesses inside. Oh yeah, there's a restaurant over here, but look at the front. What used to be with the lobby, really cool. Old school keys, set of room cards. That way you knew who was in and who was out. A very historic city. Sure full of stories from all of the men and women and their families. While we were out visiting the city that built the Hoover Dam, we might as well make the 15-minute drive to the Hoover Dam, starting at the Mike O'Callaghan Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge. This view is insane. Insanely high. I don't know what it is. Yesterday we were at the Stratosphere and I was pretty comfortable, but coming out here and looking down, did you get the dam picture?
I got it. Nailed it.
Alright, get me off this damn bridge. This is a little too much for me. Adam earlier was mentioning the last time he was up here he had a hat on and it almost blew away. And I'm seeing all of these hats up here on the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, a couple of sunglasses. At least 2 pairs of sunglasses. Oh, 5. And I'm sure there's even more all the way down there. There is garage parking and paid for parking for $10 on both sides, but if you keep going over to the Arizona side, you might find free parking. We ended up luckily finding a spot up here. Then you make your trek down. Before you head over to the Hoover Dam, which is now straight ahead, you will see the overflow area. So basically this overflow reservoir was used just in case the water got too high, and that way it didn't go over the Hoover Dam, over the bridge, ruining this whole area. It would go this way, kind of direct it into that hole here. And if I remember correctly, it's been a while, I think it was only used once, possibly twice. Here's the bridge that we were just on. Look how high up that is. It's a little scary, but mighty impressive. Actually quite beautiful. The Hoover Dam also is state line in the middle. So over here on Arizona time, it is currently almost 3:45. Here's Nevada times, 2:49. There's an area over here devoted to the Hoover Dam construction mascot. This is a stray dog that just kind of hung out with the workers, but unfortunately, he met his demise one day while sleeping under the truck, and sad to say, went over him. But they did create this little memorial area to the Hoover Dam mascot. And here's looking out towards Lake Mead. Sometimes you can see boats, boat tours, coming up to where that red line is. I think there's some sort of a ferry boat or a riverboat tour that you can take. We had a pretty busy couple of days. We've done a whole lot. We did the damn thing.
We did the damn thing and now I'm sitting.
We did the museum, the monsters.
The Monster Museum.
Yesterday we went up high. We went up high today too.
Yep. We went up to the top of that bridge right behind me. And then we went to the top of the, I almost said Space Needle, but really it's called the
SkyPod at the Strat.
The Strat.
Yeah. Head over to Adam's channel, The Daily Woo. He filmed a lot more than I did. He'll actually have a couple of videos of his, what you call, tenure in Las Vegas.
My tenure. Oh yeah, the tenure. Tenure in Vegas, my Vegas tenure.
Thanks for joining me, hanging out with me the past couple of days.
It's been fun. Thanks for driving me around.
Yeah. Thanks for coming with us too. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Peace.